What's going on, internet? It's your boy Studio Breeze, and we're here to talk about Invincible versus. Now, specifically, we're talking about the Invincible versus DLC Season Pass. Now, I personally think that 2 out of the 4 spots are 4 spots are just sad already. 1, 2 out of the 4 spots. One of them is immortal. That's nutty. That's insane. That's literally base roster material. But hey, whatever. And then we got Universa. Watch the episode with Universa. Finish the season. Love the show. I'm just not a fan of Universa. So I went to the liberty of making my own top 4 Invincible versus DLC characters. Number 1, I feel like definitely we need to have that boy Tech Jacket. Now, the fact that Tech Jacket just wasn't base roster is insane, but Tech Jacket is so cool. Whether you do the boy or the girl version, I personally don't care. I just want Tech Jacket in there. Mostly for like the playstyle. It would be similar to Robot, but we could have a little differentiation. We have fucking God knows how many Viltrumites and punch and kick merchants in Invincible versus. We can have 2 robot types. You know, so I definitely think Tech Jacket would be a really cool pick. You honestly could put the boy and the girl in there. You could just have 2 different models. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, boom, pow. You know. Next up, number 3, we got Agent Spider. Now, we all know, you know, that Invincible and Spider-Man had a little crossover back in the comics. And if you don't know, now you know. It was dope. It was dope to see 2 characters on that level crossing over. Image Comics, Marvel Comics. Amazing to see. Amazing to see. In this day and age, especially, even more so amazing to look back on that comic and seeing somebody who's as famous now, you know, in Invincible, as with somebody who's just been iconic forever in Spider-Man. And Agent Spider was essentially the non-copyright version, and they even had my boy Josh Keaton, who actually played Spider-Man in the Spectacular Spider-Man. They got him to play Agent Spider-Man in Invincible, so I would love to absolutely see my boy, you know what I'm saying, Agent Spider in there. Next up, and you know what's crazy? Didn't even have this in the notes. This is live, just off the top of the dome. I had someone else, but I want my boy Spawn. Since we're talking about crossover characters, let me get my boy Spawn. We have not gotten enough Spawn in media in general. Okay, I think the last time we saw Spawn in something was Mortal Kombat, which was dope to see Spawn, especially in Mortal Kombat of all things. But honestly, he should have been in that. But that aside, I want Spawn in Invincible versus. It just makes sense. It fits. He's in Image Comics. I'm like, why not? Why don't we have more Image Comics, you know, characters crossing over in the Invincible game? That would just be dope as hell to see. I'm not gonna lie. So yes, definitely. Personally, that's my number 1 pick. But we just throwing that out there right now. The actual last pick that I have for you guys, this person will for sure push people to either buy them as a separate DLC or just make it so that they need the whole pack now. And that's that boy, the Grand Region Thrag. Like, who else but Thrag? Come on now. I feel like, yes, of course, and I said this before when it came to the whole Tech Jacket and robot thing, we have like umpteen goddamn Viltrumites. Guess what? We don't got the Grand Region, okay? They all have their own specialties and stuff like that. And I feel like Thrag could really, like, he could be something different. They could definitely make him completely different than or maybe just a mix of like someone like I see Vulcan. I mean, not Vulcan. I see Lucan, and I see like Nolan. I see I guess that's where that I smashed the names together. But I feel like I can see that type of play style where like very oppressive and like so has some good anti-air and like really like smashing down on opponents and stuff like that. Really oppressive, but also good at like getting across and you know, and also just being oppressive, like, you know, in the mid-range like Luke can get. And so I just feel like he definitely, and like I said, just really aggressive with the armor and overshield and all that stuff like that. I feel like he definitely could do a whole lot better, and even have like maybe a parry where he just stands there, kind of similar to how he did in the show when Mark just swings on him and punches him in the head and he just like, I'm not impressed, and then, you know, maybe he does like it, you know, frees up the enemy for a combo. I'm just saying that would be awesome. So I mean, yeah, those are pretty much you know, top characters that I would definitely like to see in Invincible versus DLC. For me personally, I just feel like Immortal and Universa are like such L picks. It's wasting half of the DLC roster. It's kind of ridiculous. They're actually going that route, because who the hell wants to play as Immortal that bad? They're gonna buy him. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd play Immortal if he was base roster, but I'm not buying him. I'm just not buying him. But those are my opinions, my thoughts on the Invincible versus DLC roster. What do you guys think about it? Are you excited for the new characters? What characters do you think should be in? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Studio Breeze, one of the Struggle Bros. And like I always say, be breezy.